Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I am truly grateful to have you here. And if this is your first time joining us, I invite you to subscribe so we can continue this journey of thoughtful, sustainable gardening together. For years, I have walked through the serene, perfectly kept pathways of gardens in Kyoto, wondering how they maintain such order without relying on harsh chemicals. It led me to a realization. We often treat our yards as battlegrounds to be conquered, rather than living spaces to be nurtured. My friend Arthur, a seasoned gardener who spent decades working in the Pacific Northwest, once told me that the secret to a pristine home is not found in the strength of your poison, but in the gentleness of your attention. This is the essence of Soji, a Japanese philosophy that translates to the art of mindful maintenance. As we grow older, we begin to appreciate that our garden paths should be sources of tranquility, not stress. When I see the dandelions and crabgrass encroaching on our driveways, I no longer feel the urge to grab a canister of synthetic herbicide. Instead, I see an opportunity to practice Soji, to tend to the earth with a calm, observant spirit. In this video, I will share the methods I have refined over my career, helping you transition from the exhausting, reactive habits of the past to a proactive, harmonious approach that protects your soil, your pets, and the peace of your own home. By shifting our perspective, we stop fighting the nature around us and start working in harmony with it. Let us explore how a few simple, intentional habits can permanently transform the way you care for your property, ensuring that your garden remains a reflection of the quiet order we all seek in our later years. Now that we have established the right mindset, let us address the immediate challenge: those stubborn weeds currently reclaiming your driveway cracks. I often speak with homeowners who are frustrated by the constant cycle of growth and spray. They have been told by neighbors or online videos to use salt or bleach, but I must caution you against this. Salt does not simply kill the weed, it leaches into the surrounding soil, poisoning it for years to come. It ruins the ground for any future plants, damages concrete, and can even harm the roots of nearby trees that have been growing for decades. Instead, I advocate for a solution that is as old as it is brilliant. My colleague Arthur once watched a local gardener use nothing but a kettle of boiling water to clear a patio in under an hour, and the results were flawless. When you pour water heated to 100 degrees Celsius directly onto the crown of a weed, you are performing a surgical strike. The extreme heat instantly ruptures the cell walls and denatures the proteins within the plant. It effectively cooks the weed from the inside out, causing the leaves and stems to collapse almost upon contact. Within a few hours, you will notice the vibrant green fading into a dry brown, and by the next day, the plant will have completely withered. It is a beautiful, clean, and entirely organic process. Because water evaporates, it leaves behind no chemical residue, no toxicity, and absolutely no risk to the health of your grandchildren or your beloved pets as they play on the paving stones. I find that this method provides a deep sense of satisfaction. It proves that we do not need to rely on the heavy hand of chemical manufacturers to keep our homes orderly. By utilizing the simple power of biology, we can achieve results that are just as effective, if not more so, than the toxic sprays sold on store shelves. For the younger, annual weeds that emerge in the spring, this treatment is often the only thing you will need to finish them off, as they have not yet built up deep root systems. It is efficient, it is safe, and it allows you to maintain the tidiness of your home with a clear conscience. As we move forward, remember that this is a process of maintenance. By treating these weeds at the height of a dry, sunny afternoon, you ensure that the heat penetrates the plant's open pores more efficiently. It is about understanding the timing and the science rather than just relying on force. While boiling water is a wonderful tool for immediate maintenance, we must look deeper if we desire a truly lasting solution. The true secret to a garden that stays beautiful year after year is not found in what we remove, but in how we prepare the ground to discourage weeds from even starting. In the traditional landscapes of Japan, you will rarely see bare soil left exposed to the sun. This is where the wisdom of a layered approach comes into play. If you are preparing a gravel driveway or a stone garden path, I highly recommend using a heavy-duty landscape fabric. This woven material is a miracle of modern gardening, as it allows water and nutrients to reach the soil while acting as an impenetrable shield against sunlight. Without light, seeds buried deep beneath the surface simply cannot germinate. It is a one-time investment of about $50 that can save you decades of back-breaking labor. But perhaps you prefer something even more organic and accessible? My good friend Robert, who has spent his entire life studying soil health, introduced me to the concept of sheet mulching. It is a brilliant way to recycle and improve your property simultaneously. Instead of synthetic fabric, you can use thick, plain cardboard or several layers of newspaper to cover the soil. As you lay these down and cover them with 2 to 3 inches of wood chips or decorative stones, you are creating a biological barrier. Over the coming months, this cardboard will naturally decompose, slowly adding rich organic matter back into the earth, which actually improves your soil quality for any future flower beds you might wish to plant. It is a beautiful cycle of renewal. To install this correctly, start by clearing the area down to the bare dirt. Then carefully lay your chosen barrier, ensuring that the edges overlap by at least 4 inches to prevent any gaps where a stray seed might find its way through. Once this foundation is in place, spread your mulch or gravel to a depth of 2 to 3 inches. This weight keeps the barrier secure and protects it from the drying effects of the summer sun. It gives your home an instantly finished, professional look that would be the envy of your neighbors. This method is not just about stopping weeds, it is about respecting the integrity of the land. When you choose to protect the soil rather than repeatedly turning it over or poisoning it, you invite beneficial earthworms and microbes to flourish. These are the unsung heroes that keep our gardens vibrant and healthy. By choosing these preventative measures, you are taking a significant step toward a property that requires less of your time and less of your concern. It allows you to spend your golden years enjoying the beauty of your garden rather than constantly worrying about its maintenance. You will find that when you work with these natural rhythms, the garden begins to take care of itself, rewarding your initial effort with years of quiet, effortless perfection that truly stands the test of time. Beyond mechanical barriers, there is an even more elegant way to secure your garden, which I call biological competition. Nature abhors a vacuum. If you leave bare, nutrient-rich soil exposed, the wind and birds will inevitably deposit weed seeds there. Instead of leaving this space empty, why not fill it with purpose? Many gardeners, including my longtime friend Thomas, have found incredible success by utilizing low-growing ground cover plants. These are the unsung champions of the landscape. Plants like creeping thyme, moss, or even ornamental sedum act as a living armor. They spread out to cover the soil, creating a dense canopy that shades the ground completely, making it impossible for weed seeds to receive the sunlight they need to thrive. This is not just a clever design choice, it is a tactical use of biology to maintain your property. When you plant these species, you are essentially establishing a plant community that is already well adapted to your local environment. They do not compete with the shrubs or trees you love, but they absolutely dominate the space where weeds would otherwise try to gain a foothold. Think of it as creating a community where the wanted plants are the citizens and the weeds are simply locked out. This method adds a lush, vibrant layer to your garden, transforming what was once a dull path into a soft, green, or flowering feature that looks better with every passing year. It requires very little water once established and provides a haven for beneficial pollinators like bees and butterflies, which are essential for a healthy home ecosystem. Furthermore, if you are looking for something even more practical for sunny spots, consider drought-tolerant varieties that thrive on neglect. You do not need to constantly fertilize or prune them. You simply plant them, ensure they have enough water to establish their roots during the first few weeks, and then watch as they take over the job of weeding for you. It is a profound shift in thinking. Instead of spending your energy pulling weeds, you are spending it fostering a beautiful, living ecosystem that does the hard work on your behalf. As these ground covers flourish, they suppress the weeds, nourish the soil, and provide a visual feast that makes the garden feel more like a sanctuary than a series of chores. It is a truly rewarding way to reclaim your time, allowing you to move through your garden with a sense of pride and ease, knowing that you have built a system that is as resilient as it is beautiful. As we bring this journey to a close, I want you to remember that the goal here is not perfection, it is presence. The deepest lesson I have learned in my decades of gardening is that the hardest mess to manage is the one we allow to build up over an entire year. The easiest mess to clear is the one we address the moment it appears. After you have installed your fabric or established your ground cover, I invite you to adopt a simple, peaceful ritual. Once a week, take 5 minutes to walk your property, perhaps with a cup of coffee in hand, just after a light rain. Because the soil is soft, any new seedling can be gently lifted by hand, root and all, without a struggle. This is the essence of the Kusamashiri method. By doing this just 5 minutes each week, you are not performing a chore, you are tending to your home. If you leave this work for a single season, it inevitably balloons into a massive, exhausting battle that none of us truly wants to fight in our golden years. Your driveway does not have to be a battlefield, and your patio does not need to be doused in synthetic chemicals to remain tidy. By choosing prevention over reaction, you save your hard-earned money, protect the very soil that sustains your life, and create a space that is genuinely safe for your grandchildren and pets to explore. If you have been struggling with a stubborn patch of weeds or have tried one of these methods before, I would love for you to leave a comment below. Sharing your story not only helps me, but it also builds a community of like-minded gardeners who are all searching for that same quiet, natural order. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. It has been an honor to share these insights from my own journey. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you do not miss our next discussion, where we will dive into the Japanese secrets for keeping a small lawn green and healthy through the hottest summer months without expensive fertilizers. Until then, enjoy the peace and quiet of your garden.